Hey there, SurvivalScope community. Larry here, and today we're diving into a crucial topic: how to prepare for winter survival at home. Winter storms can knock out power, bury roads, and create dangerous conditions right in our own neighborhoods. So grab a cup of hot cocoa, settle in, and let's get started. First up, let's talk about insulation. A well-insulated home is your first line of defense against the cold. Start by checking for any air leaks around windows and doors. You can use weather stripping or caulk to seal these gaps. Both are simple and inexpensive ways to make a big difference in your home's warmth. Feel around your windows and doors on a cold day. If you feel a draft, you've got a leak. For windows, apply weather stripping around the entire perimeter of the window sash. For doors, apply weather stripping around the door jamb and along the top and bottom of the door. For gaps and cracks, use caulk to seal them up. Next, consider adding extra insulation to your attic and crawl spaces. These areas are often overlooked, but they can be major sources of heat loss. The most common types of insulation for attics and crawl spaces are fiberglass bats or rolls, blown-in cellulose, and spray foam. Each type has its own pros and cons, so it's best to consult with a professional to determine the best option for your home. Proper insulation not only keeps your home warmer, but also helps you save money on your energy bills. So it's a win-win situation. Now that we've buttoned up the house, let's make sure our heating system is ready to work overtime. Having a reliable heat source is crucial when the mercury plummets. First things first, get that furnace or boiler checked by a professional before winter really hits. They'll make sure everything is running smoothly and efficiently. While you're at it, remember to change those furnace filters regularly throughout the winter. A dirty filter restricts airflow, making your system work harder and potentially leading to breakdowns. A clean filter ensures optimal airflow and keeps your system running smoothly. For those of you with fireplaces or wood stoves, it's time for a little cleaning. Remove any ash buildup and make sure the chimney is clear of any obstructions. Now, if you rely on firewood or pellets for heat, don't wait until the last minute to stock up. Get those orders in early and make sure you have enough to last through a good long spell of cold weather. Don't wait until it's too late. Take care of it now. Now let's talk about being prepared for the unexpected. Even with the best preparations, emergencies can happen. That's why it's crucial to have a well-stocked winter emergency kit on hand. This kit should be stored in a readily accessible location and contain everything you need to survive for at least 72 hours without power or heat. First and foremost, you'll need a reliable source of light. Pack plenty of flashlights and extra batteries. Headlamps are also great because they leave your hands free. You'll also want a battery-powered or hand-crank weather radio to stay informed about weather conditions and emergency alerts. A well-stocked first aid kit is also essential. Make sure it includes a variety of bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, and any personal medications you or your family members require. Don't forget about warmth. Pack extra warm clothing, blankets, and sleeping bags. Food and water are also crucial. Stock up on non-perishable food items like canned goods, energy bars, and dried fruit. Aim for at least a 3-day supply per person. And don't forget about water. Store at least 1 gallon of water per person per day. Chapter 4. Don't get iced out. Alright folks, let's move on to a topic that can save you a lot of headaches and money. Winterizing your plumbing. Frozen pipes are a homeowner's worst nightmare, potentially causing extensive damage and costly repairs. The name of the game here is preventing those pipes from freezing in the first place. Start by insulating any exposed pipes in unheated areas like basements, crawl spaces, attics, and exterior walls. You can use foam pipe insulation, heat tape, or even old towels or blankets for this purpose. Pay close attention to pipes located near exterior walls or in uninsulated spaces. These are the most vulnerable to freezing. Insulating them properly creates a barrier against the cold, reducing the risk of freezing. Another simple but effective trick is to leave your faucets dripping slightly during extremely cold weather. The constant flow of water, even a trickle, helps prevent freezing by keeping the water molecules moving. Finally, make sure you know where your main water shutoff valve is located and how to operate it. In the event of a burst pipe, shutting off the water supply quickly can minimize damage. Chapter 5. Stock up and stay cozy, essential winter supplies. Now let's talk about stocking up on essential winter supplies. When the snow starts piling up and the temperatures drop, you'll want to be prepared to hunker down and weather the storm in comfort. First things first, you need a good snow shovel. Don't wait until the snow is already falling to realize yours is broken or buried in the back of the shed. Choose a sturdy shovel with a comfortable handle and a blade that's wide enough to move a good amount of snow with each push. And don't forget about ice melt or sand for those slippery walkways and driveways. Ice melt helps melt the ice while sand provides traction, preventing slips and falls. Keep a bag or two of each handy near your entrances. Next up, food. Now's the time to stock up on those pantry staples. Canned goods, dry ingredients, comfort foods, you name it. Aim for at least a week's worth of food for everyone in your household. Choose items that require minimal preparation and cooking just in case you lose power. While you're at it, grab some extra batteries for those flashlights and weather radios. Having these essential supplies on hand will not only make your life easier during a winter storm, but also provide peace of mind knowing you're prepared for whatever Mother Nature throws your way. Chapter 6. Don't get snowed in. Prepping your vehicle for winter. Alright folks, let's talk about prepping your vehicle for winter driving conditions. Driving in snow and ice can be treacherous, so it's crucial to make sure your vehicle is up to the challenge. First and foremost, if you live in an area that gets snow and ice, winter tires are a must. Winter tires are specifically designed to provide superior grip and traction on snow and ice, giving you better control and handling in slippery conditions. They're made with a special rubber compound that stays flexible in cold temperatures, unlike all-season tires which can harden and lose grip in the cold. Next, check your antifreeze levels and top it off if needed. Antifreeze helps regulate your engine's temperature in both hot and cold weather, preventing freezing and overheating. While you're at it, give your battery a once-over. Cold temperatures can zap battery power, so make sure yours is in good working order. Now let's talk about fuel. Keep your gas tank at least half full during the winter months. Alright folks, let's face it, power outages happen, and they often seem to occur at the most inconvenient times like during a blizzard. That's why it's crucial to have alternative heat sources on hand to keep you and your loved ones warm when the power goes out. One option is a portable generator. Generators can provide power for essential appliances like your furnace, refrigerator, and lights. However, it's crucial to use generators safely. Never use a generator indoors or in an enclosed space, as they emit carbon monoxide, a deadly gas. Always operate generators outdoors in a well-ventilated area, away from windows and doors. Another option is indoor safe space heaters. These heaters come in various types including electric, kerosene, and propane. And of course, don't forget about the low-tech option, good old-fashioned blankets and sleeping bags. Now, let's talk about the importance of knowledge. In a survival situation, knowing what to do and how to do it can make all the difference. That's why it's crucial to take some time to learn essential winter survival skills. One of the most important skills is knowing how to recognize and treat hypothermia. Symptoms of hypothermia include shivering, confusion, slurred speech, and loss of coordination. If you suspect someone is suffering from hypothermia, call 911 immediately and take steps to warm them up gradually. Another important skill is knowing how to prevent and treat frostbite. Frostbite most commonly affects extremities like fingers, toes, ears, and nose. Symptoms include numbness, tingling, and discoloration of the skin. If you suspect frostbite, seek medical attention immediately. Alright folks, let's talk about communication. In an emergency situation, staying connected with loved ones and receiving timely information can be crucial for safety and peace of mind. First and foremost, make sure you have a battery-powered or hand-crank weather radio on hand. These radios receive emergency broadcasts from the National Weather Service, providing you with up-to-date information on weather conditions and warnings. Keep your cell phones charged and consider investing in portable power banks to keep them juiced up in case of a power outage. However, keep in mind that cell phone service can be unreliable during emergencies, so don't rely solely on your phone for communication. Establish a communication plan with family members and neighbors. Decide on a designated meeting place in case of an evacuation and exchange contact information. Knowing how you'll connect with loved ones during an emergency can reduce stress and confusion. Check on elderly neighbors or family members who may need assistance during a winter storm. Alright folks, let's face it, power outages are a fact of life, especially during the winter months. But that doesn't mean you have to be left in the dark. By taking some simple steps to prepare, you can weather those power outages with minimal disruption. First things first, know how to manually operate your garage door. Most garage doors have a manual release mechanism that allows you to open and close the door without power. Locate this mechanism and make sure you know how to use it before you need it. Next, if you have a security gate that relies on electricity, know how to operate it manually as well. The last thing you want is to be stuck inside or outside your home because you can't open the gate. Have coolers on hand to store perishable food if your refrigerator fails. If you know a power outage is coming, freeze water bottles or jugs to create ice blocks that can help keep your food cold longer. There you have it, your comprehensive guide to preparing for winter survival at home. By taking these steps now, you can ensure that you and your loved ones stay safe, warm, and well prepared throughout the cold months ahead. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends who could benefit from these tips. Don't forget to subscribe to SurvivalScope for more survival skills and prepping advice. And remember, preparation is key. Stay safe out there.